everyone, it's Velvet. I'm here with another art stream for y'all to hopefully join in on and have some craziness. Trying to make sure everything is situated where it should be. Unfortunately, these things keep moving and I don't know why. Okay, so there's that. Okay, chat box. I hope it's working the way it should. Should be working in theory. And we see here this, turn that on. Okay, I think that's everything. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, I think that's good. Money is angry. That's okay. It can be angry. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I think also last time I swapped this screen and this screen. Let me do that really quick. Okay, I think that's better. Possibly, maybe. So this was our first page. We're working on our second page. Which, let's see here. Go here. That's kind of where we're at right now. Sorry, my little setup here keeps getting kind of struggling a little bit. Okay, so I need this one and this one and this one. All right, let's see. Have I started on any of the other ones yet? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Trying to decide how exactly I want to do some of the shading on these. Wrong buttons. Me and buttons. Struggle button. Alright. I don't need the 8. I need like the 3 or the 5. Guess I'll start finishing up this sock, maybe. It's like right in the middle. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and get this started. This page is almost done. Like, we only have space for maybe like a couple small prompts. We don't really have much space for larger things. So we might actually have to move on to starting the next page with the other prompts. Part of me is like, maybe I should take this with me this weekend to work on all the shading, and I'm like, no, like that's gonna be a pain to have to carry everywhere. A little bit more so y'all can see. Maybe. Or is it better if I just zoom in? Try to make sure y'all can like see detail, but I think that's too much, so we'll just stick to here. Hi, Erwin. I'm playing with camera controls. How is you? You's all right. Trying to organize your desk. Nice. Hey, Leon. Yep, we got the regular armadillo and we got the fairy armadillo. This is where we're at so far. For this page, at least. Let me see if I can. We have our. Let me see if I can remember the names. We have the prideful capybara, our super salad hero dude, our tap dancing taco, our happy moose, our loaded potato, our fallacious porpoise, our depressed onion, a professional sock, the armadillo, the fairy armadillo, handsome peanut butter, selfless pickle, selfless pickle, nachos, and a happy Cubone. That's what we got so far, and this page is mostly full at this point. Like, we have maybe a little bit of space for like some smaller drawings. Like we might be able to fit something like here or up here, maybe something up here, and that's about it for this page. So I'm mostly working on shading at the moment, unless other people have prompts or you have prompts. Hey, Kitty Cat. I was gonna say, there's no limit to how many prompts Like, I think our flight leaves at like 4 or something like that. I want to go on another trip so bad. I haven't gone out of state since our trip together. Oh no, Kitter Cat! You're actually not that far. You're like maybe like a 2 days drive from me, I think. Roughly. Technically, with how you line up with one of my other friends, I could like stop by one friend's house and then continue to your place, and then on the way back leave from your house to my other friend's house, then to my house. Like, just make like a little like kind of chain together road trip if I really wanted to. It would cost a lot though in gas because my car has the worst gas mileage. That's pretty much what like stops me from visiting a lot of friends, is just the fact that my car has the worst fucking gas mileage. LOL, and I'm legit so damn busy. Yeah, girl, if I visit people, literally just stick me in a corner with a book or like my computer, and just being in the same room is enough, you know? Liz has so many friends. I don't really have that many friends. Not really. So many friends. No! Erin, no! We would be at my kids' softball and baseball games together, and you would see the sports mom side. Yo, I would fucking record that shit for TikTok. I just record it and be like, alright, what's your TikTok? I can see it now. Crazy mom. I'd also request, like, Kitters yells at refs. I could see it. I'm just loud when it comes to cheering. They for sure hear me. Nice. I'd probably be like, okay, can I get a helmet? Because with my luck, like, there'd be, like, a foul ball, and it would just fucking come for my face. Like, I need a helmet. Also, like, weren't you a cheerleader at some point? Or something? Someone was in cheer. So I feel like it's valid that you're very loud when it comes to cheering. They put me in the dugout for my daughter's team last year because the girls were unruly at times. Nice. Yeah, so, like, it makes sense that you'd be loud for cheering. I wanted to be in cheerleading, but that did not work out at all, and it's actually a really good thing that it didn't. I would be much worse. I'd be in much worse shape now if I had. But I wanted to be growing up. We couldn't afford it though. That shit's expensive. Why are extracurriculars for kids so damn expensive? Like, it's crazy. Like, I can understand having, like, a basic fee or whatever, but I'm sorry, you should not have to pay, like, $200 for a pair of fucking shoes.
am quiet and respectful during games to allow the players to concentrate. I mean, yeah, that's fair too. Girl, I paid 80 for one kid and 90 for the other just to sign up. That is nuts to me. Like, if that's all it was, if it was like, here's 80, here's 90, and that's that, like, okay, I get it. But like, oh my god. Having to like pay sign-up fees and then also pay for like every single bit of equipment is just like, I don't know, like I get it on one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, like it just seems so insane. My family was definitely like, there's rocks in the parking lot, go play with them. Like, I was like, here's pen and paper, here's rocks, there's wild onions in the field, go dig them up. Like, that was what we got to do. We had to just like pick up random shit. Also, as a kid, I wanted my parents to be loud and cheer for me, so I'm loud because that's what I wanted. My kids act embarrassed, but they love it. Aw, that's so cute. I just wanted people to be there, but my mom was always working, so. You had to play soccer? I liked watching soccer. I enjoyed watching the people that played soccer. At first, I thought it was silly, and then I actually went with a friend and started watching. I was like, oh, never mind, I get it. That was high school, and high school sports, you go more for the looking than anything. Stacy does so much. Volleyball, cheer, comp cheer, basketball, and softball. Damn. See, I wanted to go into comp cheer and volleyball. I did basketball when I was like really little. Finally, they listened and put me in martial arts, and then suddenly I wanted to do sports. Nice. Kevin is football, wants to do basketball and baseball. Jeez, that's so many! How do you even get them around to things? I feel like you need your own bus that just is like on a track and just like shows up, picks up, drops off. Like, you just need your own whole thing. They are different. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because basketball is usually like, what, winter? Because you can do it inside. Carpooling helps too. You see, we didn't have the option for carpooling, really. Not where I grew up. We didn't really trust the carpool. Well, it goes back and forth. Let's say basketball, if I remember correctly, is like winter, like fall, winter. Baseball would be spring. When does football start? It's like, I'm always confused as to what season technically football is. Is it like fall, winter, I guess? Football is fall? Okay. See, none of the schools I went to, except maybe... I don't know if that... Actually, I don't think any of the schools I went to had football. Yeah, no, none of the schools I went to had football. Volleyball, cheer, and football are together in the fall. Winter's basketball and comp cheer. Spring is baseball and softball. Oh boy, that's a lot of being busy. My goodness. But, I mean, it's cool because memories and friends and life lessons and things. All that good stuff we're supposed to get when we're chillins. When we're little childrens. I was trying to come up with a cute way of saying children. It wasn't working, clearly. The idea of school not having football is bizarre to me. Yeah, so like... We had rugby and basketball. That was it at my school. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It would have been the worst idea ever, but I would have loved to play like a women's rugby because it just looked fucking baller. Like, just being able to go all out and just like tackle the shit. Like, I would probably die, but it just looked amazing. And I really wanted to play that. Where I grew up, football was so like, it was a huge deal. Football was always a huge deal growing up. But like, so my first school was a religious academy. So they clearly didn't have football. Like, they had maybe 3 sports tops because the school was small. Then I got dropped into public school for middle school, but only for like 2 years. And so middle school, I don't think they had started football yet. At least not at that school. Like, it was more of like a high school thing. And then when I went to high school, I went to the art and technology school. So, like, again, small school. And, like, we had sports, but not, like, football. Because, like, football, like, no one in our school, except for maybe, like, 3 people tops, would have been able to really, like, handle football. Like, we were all, like, scrawny as hell. But we had, like, basketball, volleyball, tennis. I remember there being tennis. I think that might be basketball, volleyball, tennis. That might have been it, actually. Oh, there was, like, a dance thing, which I guess also went in with cheer. I don't know. It was weird. They were still, like, figuring out sports and stuff when I started at that school for high school. Yeah, but I told these kids if they want to do it, we will figure it out, but I don't want half-assed effort, and it is my only debate. Yeah, I know. So, like, see, I get that. Like, if you're gonna, like, that's how I would be. If I had a kid and they were like, I want to do this, I'd be like, all right, I'll sign you up and make sure you can do this, but you're gonna do it to the end, right? Like, you're not gonna, like, drop out halfway. Like, you're actually gonna fucking do it. Like, instead of sports, like, I tried 2 different musical instruments as a thing, which unfortunately did not end terribly well. And then, yeah, other than that, I didn't really get to do extracurriculars just because we either couldn't afford them or I was stuck at home. Oops, I keep shaking things, sorry. Or I was just always stuck at home and not able to actually, like, make it to practices and stuff. Stacy does band as well, yeah. See, I would have done band, I think, if I'd been able to really stick to doing the musical instrument stuff. But, like, when I started piano, I think I was just too young to really, like, I liked it, but I didn't really have the attention span to really, like, sit and practice. So I think it was, like, maybe, like, a year or two too early when they started me with piano. Because, like, up to this day, I'm like, damn, I wish I still knew. Like, even the little bit of piano I knew back then, I wish I still knew it. But then we ended up losing our piano because my great-grandmother passed and no one had place to fit this giant fucking piano. And then I tried flute in middle school, but that's when we learned that my lungs just are, like, permanently too weak. And I, like, kept, like, almost passing out, so I had to stop that. Come to think of it, though, I bet the flute thing was more of my pots that we just didn't know I had at the time. That would make way more sense. Erwin, school is making me learn how to convert to your Canadian degrees. I mean, really, we all should fucking do... What is it? Metric? Is the Canadian and rest of the world is what? Metric and we're imperial, or is it the other way around? That's correct. Okay. I was like, why don't we just switch it? And then someone, like, started going through the logistics of how it would fuck over every bit of our, like, manufacturing, and I was like, oh, I see why we don't switch. Like, they'd have to just, like, it would just be such a pain in the ass to try and fix things.
Hey, Balu.
Hiya, sexy flexy? That's a new one. Nah, fuck 'em, make them figure it out. Fair. Just switch us from freedom degrees so I don't have to do a dumb right? Like, just make it all one thing so it's all easier. Also, I'm gonna totally start calling it that now. Just freedom degrees. Freedom units. Alright, so after I finish shadowing, inking, whatever, this sock, which one should I shadow next? Or does anyone have a prompt they want me to do? Remember, we only have like 1, 2, maybe 3 smaller spaces for prompts right now before we have to go to the next page. Just as a reminder. This page is almost done. This page went a lot faster than the last one. I think it's because I started drawing things larger. Next page, you have a prompt. I mean, should we call this page done? Like, should I just go ahead and focus on, like, filling the back? Like, I don't know, like, wait, a raging raccoon? I can put a raging raccoon in here. We have space for a raging raccoon. Do you want it above the super salad or the army? Where do you want it? Do you want top, middle, or bottom? Wherever? Okay. I was about to suggest a bull and a birthday hat, but that might be better for a new page. I mean, I can... Hold on, let me write these down. My brain does not hold on to things fast. Hold on. Raging raccoon. I'm gonna make this work, you guys. Okay, so... Kitter cat... says raging raccoon. Might help if I can spell properly. And then Leon Danson. Says a... I'm gonna say birthday bowl. Since technically it's only supposed to be 1 to 2 words. Birthday bowl. I can do like a profile of both of those really. So that they like take up this extra space. Alright, let me see here. Birthday blur, didn't we? Okay, so this is, I'm thinking I might put the raging raccoon down here. Hold on. Let me think. Let me look, first of all, let me look up some references. Raccoon. Raccoons are adorable. Okay. Oh my god, that's adorable, but that's not raging, that's rocking. Someone made a little image where they're doing like the little rock finger thing. Okay, so raccoon and then a bull. I'm gonna find a way to make this work, even if it means I have to draw them small. Bull. Alright. Let's see. What's this? Alright, so raging raccoon. We're thinking of what do we think of raging? This is like a screaming raccoon. Maybe put some like fire coming out its brain or something. This was like a pretty pissed off raccoon, damn. Okay. Part of me kind of wants to do like multiple raging raccoons, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna start up here. See if I can make this work. It's like they have the cutest little ears. Should I give this thing rabies? Like, should it be like foaming? Should I like make it like foaming? Should be like, ah! Let me get some big ass teeth. I love how I sharpened my pencil and it's acting as if I like did the opposite. Come on, pencil, work better.
Angry. It's so angry. So angry. Rawr.
Gonna go try on Maddie and put us both on work. Okie dokies. I appreciate the lurkies. This is a very, very angry. Very angry, raging raccoon. Lurk mode initiated. Meep meep. got Korean Oreos. They are birthday cake flavor. Wait, they're not just like the regular birthday cake flavor from here in the States? Like, what do you mean Korean Oreos? Like, what makes them Korean Oreos? Alright, so we have Raging Raccoon. I kind of love it. I don't know, a store near me gets Korean snacks and sells them. Okay, okay. Cool. I just love this, like, angry little poof. Alright, and then the other one was a birthday bowl. I can look for Korean Oreos and bring them. I mean, if you want. I'm gonna be bringing probably a bag of specific snacks for myself, just since my dietary restrictions have become more of a thing. Just as a heads up, Balu, when we do the convention trip. I had some Kobe beef Lays a second ago because I like trying new flavors. Were they good? Hey, it's the Peach song again. I've not had the ones from here. Okay. Alright, so we have the raccoon now. Where to put this birthday bowl? Little party hat. I'm trying to think of where it would be best since, like, I have to have space for the horns. They tasted like Lay's with the beef ramen seasoning packet on them. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I can fit this bowl like here in the corner or not. I'm gonna try. Actually, it might be better in the other spot. What fucking song is this? Holy shit, what the hell? What is this? No, thank you. I was like, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Alright, I think I'm gonna stick it over here. That may be like an angle. So difficult to draw when it comes to the edges of the book. There's like no support for my hand. has like eyes right here. Now, what kind of party hat? Are we thinking like pom-pom party hat, polka dot party hat, little triangle party hat? Like, there's so many party hats. Pom-pom party hat? Okay. So kind of like what we did for the nose up here with the fallacious porpoise who's trying to be a little seal trying to be a porpoise, and we use a little party hat for its face. Okay. So then do this. And then I'm also gonna add one of them little kazoo thingy majiggies. There we go. We got our birthday bowl. Yay! Add in a couple guidelines for when I'm shading. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't move the thing. Sorry. Alright, so there's our birthday bowl. He's so cute, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you like him. So we have our birthday bowl and our raging raccoon now. And so now I think we have maybe just enough space for like one more small thing. And then this page will be filled and we'll have to start the next one. Let's see, what was it? I was working on the sock. I chose that as a prompt because my birthday is Wednesday. Oh, happy early birthday! Wait. Was it like yesterday or like this coming Wednesday? Because that makes a big difference. I'm totally going to be announcing that in the group chat. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. That's fine. I'm actually letting people know this year rather than letting it be like, oh, yay! So what are your favorite, like, do you have favorite cake flavors or do you have a favorite kind of pastry or I just, you know, people just want to know for reasons. Also, I guess it kind of also is important to know whether or not you're going to be showing up to the event on Wednesday. I love the thing Oreo cookies and cream and lemon. Reasons. Yeah. Okay, so Oreo, cookies and cream, and lemon. Got it. Okay. I should make a note of that somewhere or else I'm going to have to ask you again later. You will be there Wednesday? Okay. Cool. Good to know. And I took Thursday off so I can stay out late, but there's still a chance I turn to a pumpkin at 10 like normal. I mean, hey, you do you. It's your birthday. You do whatever you feel like doing, you know? If that means you go in early and just like sleep, like by all means. sock is pretty much done. Actually, let me just a little here. A little bit there. Yeah, okay. Oh. Might help if I actually put some shadows to show that the tie is on top. Okay, so sock is done. What should I ink next? Well, I guess I should probably go ahead and ink in. Well, no, hold on. Let's do our little onion friend. I don't know why it keeps turning things color. Shouldn't be. Is it doing it on that screen? No, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Computer's being weird. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna, let me think of how I wanted to do this onion. I wanted that one, and I think those two to be really dark. All right, my uninterrupted hiding time at work has to end. Talk to you later. Have fun. Stay safe. Thanks for hanging out while you could. I hit my light. Whoops. I didn't mean to. Alright, and then I want, let's see. Alright, I gotta adjust this because I keep hitting it and I don't want to keep hitting it because it's not good. I need to tighten it, that's why it keeps falling. There we go. As we make these, I keep like trying to decide, like I want to make a bunch of these prompts into like stickers, I think. But I'm trying to decide, like, do I want them to just be the little drawings, or do I want to, like, try and put words with them so that they have funny sayings? Honestly, I might just leave it all up to a vote. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's probably still a pretty far ways off, to be honest. I will say that, like, this page went a lot faster than I expected. I think I said that already. And if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. My brain just likes to go around in circles. Okay, so that and that. And then I do need to look up a reference really quick for this. Moldy onion. So let's see, I'll need to color in, obviously, here. All these little moldy spots. Like some of them are gonna be really dark. Do kind of a baseline coloring here. The main thing I have found with, like, pointillism or stippling is that, like, you have to kind of, like, pre-plan your shadows and your highlights, or else it can all just become a big old dark mess. This needs to be kind of filled in to at least a certain degree. Because it's a sad, depressed onion, so it's kind of like moldy and stuff. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel like a depressed onion would be, is if it was like moldy and sad and... Definitely have to up some shading layers, but I'm just trying to block in the basic stuff. I guess this would probably be all dark too, actually. But I think it needs more lines, actually, so... Because, like, onion stems are super dry. I feel like more stems is appropriate. Or not more stem, more lineage is appropriate. There we go. It's a little bit better. The hard part was making this look like an onion and not a pumpkin. Like, I still feel like it kind of looks like a pumpkin, but it's not.
Sad, sad onion. Okay, let me grab my other pen. Oh, did you finish? She did. Let's see. Alright, start filling this in a little bit more. Alright, so we're getting somewhere, slowly but surely. Go up here. So are you working on math again today, kidders? Unfortunately, gross. I'm sorry they're making you do all that again. You just want your degree. Yeah. Wish they made it worth my time too. Aw. So wait, which one is this? Which degree is this again? Bachelor's of Nursing? Okay, yeah. My mom went back and got hers over the course of like X many years. Unfortunately, by the time she finished hers, she had to like retire medically. But except I'm not learning anything new for nursing. Yeah. She kind of had the same feeling. She was like, most of this I already know. If anything, the main thing she had issues with was like my mom's not tech savvy at all, and for her it was more of like getting used to all the new technology on the floor for her, I guess. It's nothing medical, it's all papers. Ew. I hate writing papers. Though I really do probably like need to like practice writing grants or something if I want to get back into doing my own gallery shows. Ugh, I love doing gallery shows, but finding the funding for them is very hard.
Especially, like, it doesn't help that now I'm gonna be under a new name. I don't know, I still go back and forth between using my, like, original name for art stuff when it comes to galleries versus, like, my new brand, right? Because I want to share with y'all the stuff I do, you know, professionally or whatever, but at the same time, like, my professional name basically would dox me. You know, like, for, like, my main art name, like, it basically... Actually, now that I think about it, an artist pretty much doxes themselves constantly. Because you're always having to, like, sign your work and you're supposed to use your actual name. And then if you have a gallery show, it's posted everywhere so everyone knows, like, what town you're in. So, like, I feel like being an artist just, like, kind of sets you up to be doxxed all the time. So, I don't know. Like, on one hand, I'm like, no, I need to protect myself. And on the other hand, I'm just kind of like, fuck it.
Our little depressed onion is coming along. I would say he's not going to be depressed anymore because he's going to be finished, but he's a depressed onion, so he will forever be depressed. The poor baby.
The poor baby onion. I legit am gonna break after this test because I just stared at the easiest problem and could not understand. Oh no! Okay, that's literally me when it comes to math. Like, it could be... Okay, I felt so stupid. Like, I felt so incredibly stupid, okay? When I first started community college, they had me do, like, placement tests, right? Like, they're like, okay, you gotta do a placement test so we know what math to put you in. My dumbass had just come out of trigonometry, so, like, and that for me was actually really difficult. And so when they put this math in front of me, my brain just immediately tried to, like, figure out a trigonometry problem. Like, my brain immediately was like, oh, trigonometry, we should do this. And it was literally, like, the most simple algebra. It was, like, the most basic algebra, but my brain was like, no, this has to be a trick question. It has to be, like, trigonometry. And so I failed the damn thing. And ended up having to, like, take, like, pre-algebra and then algebra 1 and 2 or whatever. I was like, this is, like, I ended up basically having to take a class that I just didn't need. Like, I just sat there and basically, like, read the whole class. I was like, well, crap. Okay, I have to think how to do... So up here are supposed to be, like, kind of moldy spots. So I have to, like... I need to do the shadows from in to out, so like through here, it'll be darker. Okay. Probably should use a different pen. Yeah. When I see, like, math and numbers and stuff, my brain just instantly panics and makes it, like, 20 times harder than it needs to be. I do not like the math and the numbers and the things. At least when it comes to, like, trigonometry, algebra. I don't mind like basic accounting. But then again, like I say very basic. Like I only had like a beginner's accounting class because of my business stuff. But like it wasn't like it took a minute to wrap my head around it because they kind of like the way they document things sounds backwards, but it makes sense on paper. So it took me a minute to really like get the vocabulary to connect and make sense. But other than that, it was actually pretty cool. I don't think that is actually the thing. Let me see here. Okay. And then this one. This would just be dark because shadowing. I really want to take some like creative writing courses too, because I've been trying to get back into writing recently, and I've never had like a creative writing course before, so I'm very new to it. So my writing skills leave a bit to be desired. Like I'm not looking to like become a book author or anything like that, but I would like to be able to write short stories for people to enjoy and not like read it and be like, ugh, this is a waste of time, you know? Okay, I think our little sad onion is probably good. I'm gonna... Wait, yeah. Let's darken this up just a little. I'm getting ink all over my hand because I forgot to put a paper down. Oh well. One of these days I'll remember to put a paper under my hand. Okay. I think... Oh, wait, no, I forgot a stem. I'm so sorry, little buddy. Oh yeah, Kid or Cat, let me know if you want an abundance of stars to jump after. I did it for Maddie at one point and she like freaked out, but I feel like you might enjoy it. Just let me know. I'm okay. I'm still trying to get the time. Well, but like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you because when I give you an abundance of stars, the timing kind of doesn't matter anymore. You ready? Here we go. Ah! All of the stars until there are no more stars. Oh, there we go. That's as many stars as I can give you. Because, like, at this point, you just jump and you're good. Like, it's like, jump, good, jump, good. Like, there's so many. All of the stars. Now I think our little depressed onion is finished. I'll zoom in just a little bit. Oh, maybe if I can find where'd my little camera setting go? No! Phone! What are you doing? Okay. There we go. Now y'all can see more detail of the depressed onion. Okay. And next we will do... I guess I can kind of go in order. In which case, next I think is our handsome peanut butter. Which I have to decide how I want to do that. Because I'm thinking this should probably be a shadow. This should probably be a shadow. I want that to be a highlight though, so maybe shadow kind of tapering through here. And standard shadowing through here. So I just do like a basic coloring there, that should work. And then this should probably all be shadowed. And this should be shadowed. Okay. Had to plan it out. Time is it? Okay, it's only like 3:30. There's that. Let's see. Just trying to block in the shading for a moment.
just need to do a base color of this area and then this area. And then I can get into more of the detailed shadows.
Module 3 of 7? Oh my gosh. Do they take a long time? Like, are these like assignments or like classes? Like, is this like one set of homework or something? Depends. The first did only because it was boring. It's work at your own pace. Okay. I really need to take some like certification courses or something for like desk work, I guess. I don't know. I need to figure out what kind of jobs work strictly from desks so that I have kind of something in my pocket for if I need to get like another job or whatever, since I can't do hard labor anymore. Like all of my, like the majority of my skills or I should say not the majority of my skills, but the majority of my like past jobs were all hard labor, and now I can't do that. So I need to find out something I can do from a desk. There's 7 modules, 1 basic numeracy and calculatio, 2 fraction decimals percentage, 3 in basic algebra, 4 is descriptive statistics for a single variable, 5 is descriptive stats for 2 variables, 6 is correlation and regression, and 7 is probably no thank you. That all just sounds nightmarish. I don't like this song, it's weird. I have never used stats in nursing, only algebra. I mean, I guess you would use stats probably more if you were like in a research field, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, research nursing, cool. Yeah, I wish they would like let you customize more. Like if you never plan to do research, then like I feel like you shouldn't have to do the classes that are strictly geared towards those doing research. You know? But that's just me. Research is not my forte. Yeah, so like I like research in the sense of getting the information, but getting the information and writing it in my own words as a paper, I can't do that. Like I can find you all kinds of information if you give me a subject, but don't ask me to like compile it into a paper unless you are totally okay with me just like copy and pasting.
Alright, now I can start with some of the more intense shadowing. Let me see here. Oops. What is happening? Ah, no. Hold on, my computer screen's being weird. Keep hearing my Discord go off and I'm like, alright, which one did I forget to mute? Because normally I have channels muted when I'm streaming. Because I get distracted so easily. Like just hearing the notification, I'm like, oh, I need to go answer that. I'm like, no, I don't. Not right now. Not necessary. Maybe I should, like, fucking use ChatGPT or something to be like, alright, what should I look into when it comes to looking for a desk job? Alright, what is my little dude? There we go. I'm like, fix yourself. There we go. Be like, ChatGPT, these are my limitations. What should I do as a job? I mean, really, I would prefer to just keep doing what I've been doing for a job. But I'm also just keenly aware that if, like, tragedy strikes, like, my current quote-unquote job is not, like, enough to sustain me.
Uh-oh, I think I split my lip by accident. It's still healing and clearly not quite there yet. Your character makes me giggle when you draw because it does the funniest face. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of why I have her, right? Because, like, if I didn't have her, then y'all would just be staring at the top of my head because, for the most part, just because I'd be looking down all the time. You know what I'm drawing? But with the avatar, it, like, sometimes it does, like, the whole thing where it'll, like, catch my glasses or my eyebrows or something and be like, ah! Oh, my lip is split. So I have a cold sore that's healing. And it was doing really well, but I guess it got too dry. And now I'm like, okay, where'd my chapstick go? My lip hurts. My lip is doing the ouchie. I need some chapstick. I don't see my chapstick. I must have taken it into the other room. Crap. Oh well. I'll have to get it later. Alright, let's see. So I'll probably end up putting the poll for the background of this page after stream today. So make sure y'all like check the Discord and vote on the background. Cause yeah, I'm thinking next stream we're just gonna go ahead and start the next page. So I don't want to like overly crowd things, which I know I tend to do, so. What I also really need to do is finish, what are these? How many of these cards do I have? I started a project quite a while ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I was doing like series of 12s, right? So I have all these like cards. So I have all these cards, right? They're like 4x7s or something like that. And I wanted to do just a bunch of different little series, like mini series. So I did like geometrical patterns on all of these with the intention of like filling them in and stuff like that. Like just making these like cool geometric pattern pieces. But I need to finish them. Like I only like finished one so far. I need to finish those so I can start like putting them out for anyone who might want to buy them. I'm gonna like find some easy to get frames for them so I can like ship them out all nice and protected or whatever. Cause like, I want to do like, just, that's part of where this whole random prompt thing came from, was I wanted to do series based on like random, like word generators. Like the first one's like geometry, or not geometry, geometric or whatever. And then I want to do one like for mushrooms and for fish, different things. Just little creative prompts to do series of, to get me back into stuff. Hey, Times Fair, I was wondering where you were. Figured maybe you had fallen asleep already. Yeah, yes, we're working on GIF. Times Fair, have you joined my Discord yet? I don't know. I remember last time I wanted to tell you a prompt. You did want to tell me a prompt. It'll probably have to go on the next page because I think this page is full now. But that's okay. We can start the next one. Imaginary beer? Let me write that down. Let me think about that on a second. Imaginary beer. Like, first thing that comes to mind is like, okay, like a beer glass, but it's empty. Or it's pouring, but it's not really pouring anything out. Or, No, I don't think I've joined your Discord yet. Okay, well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to or not, but it's where I put, like, the polls for the art pages. Like, so, like, after stream today, I'll be putting in a poll for, like, how to handle the background. Excuse me. Yeah, it's where I put my polls for stuff, and updates. Yeah, imaginary beer is gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna keep inking our peanut butter until I can think of something. Imaginary beer. I could do like a beer glass with a unicorn horn. That'd be kind of cool. What if I did a beer glass, like a pint, with like a unicorn horn, maybe a tail of some sort? I think I'm gonna do something crazy weird like that, maybe. Let me see. I'm gonna start sketching it on the next page. It's a Discord prompt. What? Ah! Why didn't it work? What the heck? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? Cloudbot, why? Cloudbot, why you no do the thing? Oh. I'll just copy it, I guess. I mean, technically, if you go click the little Discord thing on my about part of the page, it'll work. So you still could have gotten it, but... Alright, let me see here. Where do I want to put our little beer buddy? I'm just gonna stick him over here. Why not? Alright. So I'm thinking, like... get this going first. Imaginary beer. Let's do like... we start with like a big old beer mug kind of thing. I don't know about how to send photos this vacation. So just open a ticket and we can chat about it. It's just with me. And we can chat about it after stream. Alright, so lots of bubble main kind of stuff, because beer has some bubbles as well as like a unicorn mane has like this floofy stuff sometimes. Oh, right. 10 p.m. where you are. Okay. You do you, no worries. I was gonna say, if you open a ticket, I can just like leave you messages about that and you can like text me whenever you get up. Or like respond to it whenever you get up. It's not like there's like a time limit on them. So I'm thinking like unicorn horn. Preferably a spiral one. Alright, so we have like spiral-ish unicorn horn thing going on. Our little bowlies. And then kind of wanted to do like how many tails? I ain't understanding all these Discord mechanics. I feel like a boomer getting his first touchscreen phone. Don't worry about it. I'll help you figure it out. This one can be closed now. Let me see. I wanted to look up, what are they called? Not chameleons, chimeras, that's what they're called. I kind of wanted to try and give it a chimera tail, but I'm forgetting what exactly typically. Okay, so typically it's, well, there's a bunch of different versions, but it's usually a goat, lion, snake tail. I thought it was a scorpion tail, but it looks like it might be a snake tail. Because usually, like, these mugs have, like, a handle, like a big old beer handle, right? So what if... This is, like, gonna be one of the weirdest fucking things. Wait, I'm not on Discord anyway. I'm, like, 2 times a week on Discord. That doesn't help. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, if you're not ever gonna, like, check it, then, like, it might not really be helpful. My couch just sits there menacingly. I mean, that's the case for a lot of people, really. It's just where I kind of have my home base when it comes to, like, all of my stuff, like art, streaming, etc. I do not want this song. No, no, it has to go away. No. is like the weirdest cup thing ever. I feel like I didn't make it long enough, maybe? Like maybe I need to make it longer so it makes more sense. It's not the problem, I made it too short. Too short and stout. But then the handle needs to come down farther. If I do that. Hold on. The ice cream truck. Yeah, I don't. Oof. I don't like the ice cream truck sound. I can't believe you're trying to draw imaginary. Look, it's gonna be cool, right? Like, just give me a sec. It's gonna be awesome. This Terraria stuff is not doing it for me either right now. Oh wait, that's not Terraria. That's Color of the Lamb. Well, this sounds like something from Terraria. Sure, I guess I'll go with this one. BRB, you gonna do dishes real quick and drink some soapy water. Don't drink soapy water. What the heck? Why are you gonna drink soapy water? Uh-oh, I accidentally marked my paper with my pen. No. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, so we got the unicorn. That's what it is. I'm not thinking of a chimera, I'm thinking of a manticore. We're gonna go with the chimera. Because, let me see here. It was like that. Let me think. I wanted this to connect here somehow. Like that. I suppose I could do both. To be clean inside too. Don't drink soapy water. It's not good for you. Don't do it. on. I need a reference for this because I'm not doing a good job. Let me see this. Okay, it's like... Might have got a little too detailed with this one. Whoops. Oh well. It happens sometimes. Okay. And then I want to do... I still want these little details in the cup. Okay. Alright, so to me this is gonna be imaginary beer. Like it just... Yeah. You got the unicorn horn from the foaming bubble stuff, and then the handle ends with like a snake tail sort of thing. So that's gonna be our imaginary beer. So I'm gonna go back to inking until I'm given a different prompt. What time is it? 4:13. Okay.
is this from? Oh, this is another one that I don't think is actually DMCA, so we'll move it. Make sure we make our Buddy Jeff's hair absolutely glorious. Fabulous.
Oops. Gotta make sure I do these right, or else it'll look looking kind of weird. Now we just need to continue with the label and some of the other basic shading. I think I'm actually gonna make the undershirt black. There you go. I feel like that just makes more sense. Let's see. Okay. Let's continue with our Jisman. No, I could just make the label black too, but I don't know that that would be pleasant. Maybe I'll just make it almost black? I don't know. spill pencil shavings everywhere. Make more of a mess to clean up. Blah. Almost there. Soon. Just need to go back over this with another large pen. About 30 minutes left in the stream, so if you want to get some prompts on the new page that we started, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on working on the ink, because we have lots to ink on this page still. This is our second official... Oop, let me... Hold on. Struggles. This is our second official page that clearly has a lot of ink to be done. And so we have started our third page, which was started with imaginary beer. So feel free to add in more prompts. But until then, I will continue working on getting the rest of this inked in. One of these times I'll stop hitting my actual, camera thing. Do that. Maybe that'll help. I just need to finish the little bits on the sides, and then our peanut butter guy will be done. Hooray! Gotta do me a stretchy. Okay, how do I want to do this exactly? Be like... And then I just need to do a little bit down here. Spotify stop? What's going on? I don't want a lot under here, but I want just a little bit to kind of like give the impression that the tag's slightly raised. some peanut butter. I'm gonna go ahead and outline the other two prompts we got today for this page. So our raging raccoon. Whoop, oh god. Oh, I accidentally caused it to turn the thingy. Shit. See if I can fix that. I didn't mean to do that. There it goes. There we are, I think. And a little up. Okay. Oh wait, the whole point of me having it lifted up earlier was so my pen would stop smacking it. Alright, let's try this. So we have that inked. That's our little raging raccoon that will eventually get all colored and shaded. Let's go ahead and get our birthday bowl inked as well. We still need to ink the prideful capybara, tap dancing taco, raging raccoon, loaded potato, happy moose, fallacious porpoise, the selfless pickle, nachos, and our birthday bowl. These are all the ones that we need to get inked. Right now I'm just making sure outlines are done. Just makes it easier to see.
edge pieces are so hard. Damn it, I messed up. Oh well. It's part of the beauty of this project. So we got him outlined for now. So let's see, we have 15 minutes left. Where should I start next? I feel like I should probably do this pickle because it's been sitting there staring at me for a while like, why haven't I been inked yet? Why are you making me wait? And the answer is because you feel complicated. That's why. Let's see. I want this to be... I'm trying to think of where I need all these shadows to go. Some of the hard part of this pickle thing is just going to be the texture of the pickle itself. But we'll start with what we can.
What is my avatar doing now? She's like having a spaz attack. Hey. There we go. Why is my face stuck on? Hey. Chill. There we go. I'm like, hey. Avatar, calm down. What was it? Pickle. Right, pickle. Probably gonna need to color in the hair with a base. And then add more shadowing to it so that it works right. These can go ahead and get mostly filled in. Let's see. Got 10 more minutes. I guess let me go ahead and get started on that base layer of shading on the hair. So once I have the base layer in, I can like get better gauge of where shadows need to go. Ooh, my forearm is feeling it. Probably means I need to loosen my grip on my pen, really.
Why does it keep spazzing? Okay, my avatar is like freaking out again. I must be leaning over way too far. We're just gonna do this and see if that helps for the last like 5 minutes. Will it help? I have no idea. Getting there, a little bit by a little bit. Okay, let's see. This is where it gets a little bit tricky.
So I'll probably need to keep working on the hair just a little bit because it's a little wonky. It's not too bad, but a little wonky. But thank you everyone who came out to this art stream. Just a reminder, there will be no stream tomorrow because I'm going out of town. I am hoping that next stream will be on Monday. It'll either be an art stream and a video game stream, or it'll just be a video game stream in the evening. I really don't know because it's going to depend on how I feel after travel. But I'll be putting updates on my Discord about it. So hoping for stream Monday, but there's a possibility that there won't be. So just kind of keep an eye out for notifications, that sort of thing. And yeah, so I'll see y'all then. And just as a little reminder, this is what our current page, or actually this isn't our current page anymore. We have finished this page. It just needs to be finished inking and the background needs to be done. And we have officially started our third page with an imaginary beer. So we will get